Hello friends, and welcome back to KidZone. Are you excited for another week of learning? Well, we are. We've been learning about Sermon on the Mount, Jesus' most famous sermon. Jesus stood up on a mountain and preached to a whole bunch of people. We've been learning about some of the things he said, and today we're going to learn about how God takes care of us.
One thing God provides for us is food, so we're going to put our favorite foods on our mountain. My favorite food is French fries.
And my favorite food is pizza. What are your favorite foods? Pause the video now and tell a friend. God takes care of us in more ways than just providing food. We're going to learn about how He takes care of us and why we don't need to worry. But before we dig into our lesson, let's ask God to open up our hearts this morning. So take your right hand and your left hand and smack them together and let's talk to God. Dear God, thank you for this beautiful morning and thank you for my friends here at church and for my friends who are joining us online. I pray that you open up our hearts so that we can learn about how you take care of us. We love you and we thank you, and in Jesus' precious name, amen.
Hello friends, are you ready to say our memory verse? Can you all please stand up? Alright, let's start. Matthew 6:34. So don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. Let's begin by opening up our Bibles to Matthew 6:25. It says, I tell you, do not worry. Don't worry about your life and what you will eat or drink. Don't worry about your body and what you will wear. Isn't there more to life than eating? Aren't there more important things for the body than clothes? Jesus is telling not to worry about the small things, like what to eat and wear. There are more important things in life.
But what about the bigger things in life? I'm sure we all worry about more things than just food and clothes. In this next video, we're going to meet a girl named Shiloh and how God helped her with her worries.
Today, we're going to be spending some time with 8-year-old Shiloh.
Shiloh, she's very rambunctious, very outgoing, very personable, doesn't meet a stranger. She's funny, she's got a great personality, very caring heart. She's my right-hand man.
Normally, Shiloh is her happy, bubbly self, but today is a little different. Today is her first day of 2nd grade in a new school.
I was worried about going to the first day of school because I had no friends and I didn't know where my classroom was.
So we kind of tried to give her a little pep talk and encourage her before school. Okay, you're gonna do great, okay? Okay. You got this? Okay. All right, yeah, we got your snack. All right, love you, babe. I had Dad take her because, sometimes Dad is that comfort to a girl.
Honey, you're gonna do a good job today. Alright. You have fun, okay?
Okay.
Make some friends. It'll all be okay.
It's really scary.
After a few minutes' drive, Shiloh's dad drops her and her brother Asher off at school. It's clear to see that Shiloh is worried about her first day.
This doesn't look too good.
But first, while all the other kids are outside playing, Shiloh decides to help her little brother Asher find his classroom. After dropping Asher off, Shiloh is all alone in search of her 2nd grade classroom. Finally, Shiloh locates her classroom. She has to be wondering, will I find friends? Will they like me? Luckily for Shiloh, she met two awesome kids, Abby and Owen, who showed her around and helped her fit right in. I have a feeling Shiloh is going to have a great year in 2nd grade.
I always try and just teach Shiloh that no matter what, God's always there. So if she's feeling nervous, if she's feeling scared, it can always be turned around because he gives you the strength to do it.
Shiloh had a lot of worries about her first day of school, but God took care of her. We don't need to worry because God takes care of us too.
Shiloh was really worried about her first day of 2nd grade. She worried about getting lost and about making friends. But God provided her with 2 friends who made sure she had a great day at school.
We might worry about the same things. Hannalee, what kind of things do you worry about?
I worry about when a family member gets sick and if my best is good enough in my job.
Wow, thanks for sharing. I worry about a lot of things too. I worry about my grades at school, and I worry about my dog because he's run away from home before. You see, friends, these things aren't unimportant. In fact, they're really important, and that's why we worry about them. But we can't let our worries take over our lives. The Bible assures us that God takes care of us. Why don't you pause the video now and talk about your worries with your friends?
Let's open up our Bibles again to Matthew 6:31 to 33. So don't worry. Don't say, what will we eat, or what will we drink, or what will we wear? People who are ungodly run after all those things. Your Father who is in heaven knows that you need them. But put God's kingdom first. Do what he wants you to do. Then all of those things will also be given to you. God knows what we need, and he will give us these things so that we don't need to worry about them.
Just like our memory verse says, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Jesus encourages us to focus on what he's given us today. When we focus on the present, it's easier to see how God is working in our lives.
We hope that this week you're able to focus on today and remember that God takes care of us, so we don't have to worry. See you next week.
I'll see you next week, friends.